It is your boy Vash the Stampede back yet again with another response video. And this is in response to ubersenju's question, which was, after the end of the so-called Big Three, do I believe there are any animes that will capture my heart? Now, I want to first start off by saying that, dude, that was a real good question. That was a really good question, though, man, because everybody's so wrapped up in the Big Three that they forget that these shit is going to end one day. So that was a really good question. Second thing I like to say is, in relation to the comment, you know, you said you hope that that I'm not bothered by you bombarding my inbox. I'm not at all. Please send me more than just one email. Send me 1,000 of them. Send me tons of them. I'm not that bothered by it. Honestly though, man, I love answering questions. So please send me a whole bunch more. I'm gonna have to answer this question in, I think, at least 3 parts, because the anime that I actually do watch is not even like in relation to the Big Three. I haven't watched Naruto in like ever. Bleach is over, so it's not like I'm watching it, and I have yet to watch One Piece. I am reading it. So people don't boo me and all that shit. I am reading it. I have not watched it at all yet, so I'm gonna have to answer this in different forms of the question, because the anime, like I said, the anime that I watch don't relate to the Big Three, but the manga that I review relates to the Big Three. Now, if the question is relating to are there any other manga that I think will fill my heart after the Big Three is over, it's already 2 of them right now that's, in my own opinion, up there with it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna start off by saying the manga that I think overtake the Big Three in my life, and then if I can find 3 anime, I do that, and then after that I just wrap up the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? As to say which the fans, not just myself, but what people have thought would be the new taking of the Big Three. Now, there are 2 manga in particular, 2 of them in particular, that I read on a weekly basis and that I love. You know what I'm saying? Especially now. One of them is Pandora Hearts. All right, if a lot of folk were telling me to get into that, and I hadn't even heard of it, and I started reading it, and I was like, yeah, this shit is awesome. All right, that one is dear to me right now because it's awesome. You know, the kid's family gets overtaken by this organization, and they restrict his assets, and then Alice. It's a very, very, very good manga. The second one I read is a Korean manga, which is my favorite right now, which is Witch Hunter, with Tasha Gospel. You know, his sister. I mean, it's a fucking awesome. It's an awesome manga. I love it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that one right there is just kind of up there to me. So that one, if the Big Three were to end tomorrow, I still have those 2. And there's also one lesser one that I keep up with. Like, one, you know, I mean, it's just starting off, so I can't even be like, you know, it's lesser. I shouldn't have said that word. One newer one, I guess you can say. But the one newer one is Zetsu no Tempest. I read that. I'm keeping up with that. So, you know, those are the 3 that that I partake in that have nothing to do with the Big Three. Those are the next Big Three in my life, you know. But now we're about to get on to the next Big Three in the anime community. As far as anime is concerned, the anime that I watch has already ended. Like, all of them are over. You know what I'm saying? So it's really not even that you know, that much for me to say in that aspect. However, Code Geass, Aikido of the Exile, is #1 on my priority list because it's new. You know what I mean? It's a new character. We don't know much about Aikido other than the fact that he's somehow being Geassed, and we don't know by whom or who. You want to be a douchebag about it. And just a whole new series. You know, I'm a big fan of Code Geass. You know, if you can see the poster, it's over there. I'm a big fan of that. Yeah, that's one that's just big to me right now. But all the other ones are just, old shows that I have already watched, like Death Note, Tenchi Muyo, Sekirei, High School DxD. High School DxD may be one that's overtaking them new to me because they're making a second season for that. So first season just ended and they're making a second season, so that's cool. Yeah, Sekirei, High School DxD, Death Note, Black Lagoon. I'm waiting for them to do the English dub of Roberta's Trail, but I don't know if they're ever gonna get around to doing it. Black Lagoon is just one I just watch regardless. Ergo Proxy, I watch that all the time, regardless of how old it is or not. I don't give a fuck. I watch that. Evangelion, I still watch that. So as far as anime is concerned, a new big three or whatever, that may not happen. I don't even think there may be another long-standing series, such as One Piece or Naruto was. I don't think so, because most series now are made to be shorter in length or whatever. But you never know. I mean, Dead Man Wonderland is another one that I watched, and again, it's only 13 episodes, 12 canon, 13 episodes in total, right? So I mean, as far as anime is concerned, it'll probably never be another big three. I mean, Fairy Tail is one that's going to be a longer one, and I thought that Hitman Reborn was going to be longer than what it was, but the anime ended abruptly, so I just kind of was weirded out about that. What's another one? Shit, I just had it. Detective Conan. I think that's still going on in Japan. I think they just did another series of To Love Ru, I think. But yeah, it's a whole bunch of series that's out or whatever. But as far as the longevity and the commercial success of it, I don't think they're probably gonna be. I get into that at the end after I say the next big three manga, then I get into the other point I was just getting ready to make. Okay, now as far as the community is concerned, the big manga that everybody is talking about is Hungry Joker. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I think it's only 3 chapters and I only read 2 of them. It's amazing. It is amazing, but at the same time, I thought the same thing about Sensei no Bulge. And it's gone now, right? So I thought the same thing about that. I mean, the anime and manga community, as far as the people are concerned or whatever, they're saying Hungry Joker. I don't doubt that. I mean, Hungry Joker seems like it has the potential to be the next, the next big one. Toriko is another one that everyone is speaking highly of. It seems like it's gonna be one of the next bigger ones. Fairy Tail, is another big one, and it may be that way after the big three ends. Beelzebub, which I'm a fan of too, it may be the next big one as far as the community is concerned. But at the same time, there are a lot of one-shots that to me are on par with like long series. That's just me personally. Now, to go back to the point that I was saying in the earlier part of that video, most of the big three anime, even the previous big ones like Yu Yu Hakusho and Dragon Ball Z and all that shit, all the previous big ones, even Detective Conan, big one, the previous big ones and the new big ones, Bleach, Naruto, One Piece, and all that shit, all the new ones are based on commercialization, especially in the States. The new series that I've been reading and the ones that are coming out or whatever, they're not, to me it doesn't seem like they're based on commercialization. Witch Hunter, it doesn't even seem like people know about it, and especially because it's a Korean manhwa, as they pronounce it, I think. It's Korean, so, and it's read just like how we read it, from left to right, right? It's from left to right, and it's not based on commercialization. Pandora Hearts isn't really based on commercialization. Beelzebub It's not based on commercialization, but the previous big three were. Now, out of all of the series that I have just named, only Fairy Tail seems like it can be based on a commercialization. None of the other new ones. I can't make a judgment call about Hungry Joker yet because it's only 3 chapters. But Fairy Tail seems like it can be based on commercialization because one, they have a character who can totally be made into like a backpack or a plushie or some shit. Happy can be made into a plushie or some shit. And the markability of the characters seems like it can be based on something that's, you know, commercially driven. It's only a matter of time before you see stuff like that concerning Fairy Tail, you know, posted. They may even be out now, I don't know yet. You know, they may have shirts and backpacks and things of that nature, I don't know yet. But the ones that I read, and even the anime that I watch, barely has any of that commercialized effect. I hope that I'm answering your question though, Mac. I know I'm kind of going off on tangents and stuff like that, but like I said, the anime that I watch isn't really primarily based on the big three. The next big three to me are Zetsuin no Tempest, Witch Hunter, and Pandora Hearts. That's just my own personal opinion. Don't get me wrong, I do like Fairy Tail. That's gonna be the next big commercial one as far as the community is concerned. But the next big three, on my own personal opinion, are Witch Hunter, Zetsuin no Tempest, and Pandora Hearts. Witch Hunter is the shit. I really do want to know how they're gonna end that because, you know, this dude was trying to get this hat off of his sister so that he can not turn her, so that she cannot be a witch anymore. But every time he gets near her, she just kills everyone around him. I want to know how they're gonna end that. How is this gonna be like concluded? You know what I'm saying? Especially because the main character Tasha, he has a release form and he turns into like a fucking beast. He just turns just beastly when he releases his form. I want to know how they're gonna end that. I'm sorry for going off on a tangent. Ubersenju, I hope I answered your question. I'm gonna put a link to your channel down below. You guys should subscribe to that man. He's real cool. And also, Senju Clan from Naruto, correct? They need to have a turn back the pendulum arc about those guys, about that particular clan, because it seems like in Naruto everything can be solved or restored with Senju DNA. So I would like to personally see how these guys were when they were, you know what I'm saying, like a force to be reckoned with, and when they were an actual clan. This is Vash the Stampede, Ubersenju. I hope I answered your question. I will put, like I said, a description below, a link to your channel below in the description box. And I will see you motherfuckers tomorrow for the Bleach and Naruto review. Signing out.